Ryan Roberts here with Dave Brossart, head coach of Dixie Heights. Coach, just talk about this year's team and how they're different from last year's 3-8 team.
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is experience, without a doubt. Last year we only had 11 seniors, and this year we have, I think, 23 or 24 seniors, and really out of those seniors last year, I believe only 3 or 4 of them were starters. I think at one time I counted about 12 sophomores out on the field on any given Friday night, so tons of experience back, and I'd say in every position we got a kid that has some sort of varsity experience, and when you have experience the year before, it's hopefully going to pan out for good success this year. Our guys started off last year 0-3, really soul-searching, and found a first victory against Connor, against a good football team, I think week 4, and from there we started to get some confidence. Week in and week out, we got a little bit better. Our offense started to gel. Defensively, we started getting after a little bit. We were tackling better, covering better, and we gained experience through the season and took a lot of lumps, but I think looking back and watching film and seeing our kids progress during the off season, I'm really excited about this year's team. I will add that all last summer we were a group of kids that were wondering if we were going to be a good football team. We didn't have that belief factor, which good teams do, and I've seen a lot of confidence in the summer. Just the kids being here, getting here early, they want to be here. And I don't see a lot of wonder in their eyes. I see determination and hard work, and I think the sky's the limit for this year's football team.
Offensively, you guys really came on late in the season. Just talk about some of the key returnees and what they bring to this year's team.
Without a doubt, Drew Moore had a great year last year. He was a sophomore, and last year at this time he was competing for that job and won that job during the scrimmages in August. Week in and week out, he got better and better. He ran the ball very, very well. He threw for 1,800 yards. He ran for 800 or 900 yards. He was pivotal in our 3 victories last year, and most importantly, he just grew up a lot, and he made a lot of good decisions, and he started to become a leader on the offensive side of the ball. Last year it was a running back by committee. It was Ben Owens, Seth Capel, Darian Washington, Joe Radenhausen, and those 4 guys carried the grunt of the carries, and together they ran for about 1,500 yards. I expect the same this year. I don't care who gets 1,000 yards. I care about winning football games, and I think for our team to be successful, we want to rotate a lot of guys in there so we're fresh, and and there's nothing worse when you get used to a different style of a runner, and all of a sudden here comes a hard-nosed runner, here comes a more athletic runner, in that 3rd and 4th quarter, and we feel like we can rotate guys in there in critical situations and offer up quite the challenge for a defense. We lost Casey Cox last year. He had like 50 receptions and 500 or 600 yards and 7 or 8 touchdowns, and he'll be tough to replace. But this year, Evan Hicks, Cam Farmer, Sean Brown, Keith Scott, these are young guys that were playing some JV last year and a little bit of varsity. I think together we got 4, 5, 6 guys that are going to come in there and give us some fresh legs and have some playmaking ability. Up front, Drew Brennan is our starting center, and just a hard-nosed, tough kid that was actually injured and broke his foot week 2 against Newcastle last year. He never got to play the full season. He's been working his tail off. He's about 5'11", 230 pounds, very intelligent kid. In my opinion, the heart and soul of our offensive line, and I think he is going to have a tremendous year. Brandon Bond, Brandon Johnson, those are just a few more kids that return some varsity experience. So in all 5 positions up front offensively, we've got experience coming back, and I'm really excited about the offensive line.
Defensively, you guys give up 35 points a game last year. Just talk about how that experience on the defensive side is going to help this year, and who are some of the key returnees.
You know what? We bring our linebackers back, and Brennan Fisk is going to be a senior linebacker. Seth Capel will be a senior linebacker. Ben Owens was a sophomore linebacker last year who probably would have played defense but broke his collarbone early in the season. This year he's healthy, he's strong as an ox, he's in great shape, and he's pushing those 2 linebackers I just mentioned for their jobs. And so we got 2 or 3 guys that can really go in there and be quite effective in our 4-2 defense. Up front, just like the offensive line, those defensive guys up front are really going to return a lot of experience. One thing I think we did do well as the season progressed last year is I thought we stopped the run. Unfortunately, we gave up a lot of big plays. I think we counted 17 plays over 50 yards that we gave up defensively, and those plays kill you. When it's 3rd and 11 and you give up a 30 or 40-yard pass, it drains you emotionally. You don't get that offense off the field, and we bring experience at every position, both corners or both of our safeties, and we just feel like knowing the defense, number one, we bring a lot of experience back, and just physically being able to go out and perform, we're going to be a lot much better. So I don't expect giving up 35 points a game. I expect our defense to be consistent And I think traditionally, you've seen a lot of Dixie football games where it's 38-35 and 31-28, and we keep telling our kids, we want to slow down the game, and we want to win a game 21-14 and play great defense and move the ball offensively and win those tighter games.
Talk about your non-district schedule and how you think that helps you throughout the season, prepare for the postseason.
Our non-conference schedule is just, it's tough. That's all I can say. We start off the season with Covenant Catholic High School. They're going to compete for a state championship. Beechwood High School, Newport Catholic, Turpin High School that traditionally wins 9, 10, 11 games over in Division II in Cincinnati every year. I mean, those are tough games. Cooper went 14-1 last year, 13-2 I believe. It just never ends. Lexington Tate's Creeks, tons of athleticism down there. So you look at our 6A schedule, which will be tough, and then everybody that's non-conference is going to have the ability to compete for a state championship. And what does that do for you? It makes every Friday a tough battle. It also prepares you for the playoffs. And it makes it fun because I tell the kids all the time, there are phenomenal athletes here in Northern Kentucky. There are phenomenal coaching staffs, and it just makes Friday night a lot of fun. It makes it a great challenge. It makes my job very exciting, and it just makes it exciting for everyone involved in Dixie Heights football and Northern Kentucky football.
Lastly, Coach, just talk about your expectations for this year's team.
You know what? I expect us to go out there and perform and win football games. When we were young last year, I'd often say, we're improving, and it's funny how a couple of the seniors came up to me and they said, Coach, we don't want to hear that out of your mouth anymore. We want to go out there and win football games. We're done with the improving. We're done with getting better. And I took that to heart, and I think they're right. These guys, they went through a tough season, but they improved week in and week out. Now we got the experience. Now there's no excuses. We got to put our nose to the grindstone and get to work. And I expect these kids to go out there and perform and win some football games. We want to win the 6A championship. That's one of our goals. Goal number 2 is obviously to go win and compete for a state championship. But we've got to kind of get out of our kind of closed box and realize how good we can be. I think we've had a couple years in a row where we've won 3 football games, and that's not Dixie Heights football. Tom Sprisky 7 or 8 years ago was winning 9, 10, 11 games a year, and we've kind of had a couple years back to back where we've only got 3 victories, and we've got to improve as a program and kind of change the face of Dixie Heights football. So I expect a great and exciting year, and I think the key to it is really just staying healthy and being confident, and our kids just continuing to work hard, and I'm excited about these scrimmages coming up. And right now we got to get to work because we got 3 teams out there for a 7-on-7. So, it's going to be a great year.
Coach, good luck this year. We look forward to seeing you play.
All right. Thanks a lot for showing up.